This episode of Overlooked History of Georgia is about the Great Locomotive Chase and the first medals of honor. The state-owned Western Atlantic Railroad was built in the 1840s and runs from Atlanta to Chattanooga. The railroad turned what is now Atlanta from the middle of nowhere to the height of the South Railroad network. Once the Civil War began, the railroad retained its important strategic status, which was recognized by both the Union and the Confederacy. On April 12, 1862, a group of Union spies, led by civilian James J. Andrews, boarded a northbound train pulled by Locomotive General in Marietta, Georgia. Once they reached Big Shanty, present-day Kennesaw, the railroad employees and passengers got off the train to eat breakfast. Using this opportunity, Andrews and his men stole the General. They planned on burning the railroad bridges to disrupt the South Railroad network. Railroad employees William Fuller, Jeff Kane, and Anthony Murphy realized what had happened and set out on foot. Several miles up the line, the railroad employees found a pushcart and eventually found a smaller engine called the Yonah. The General was steaming ahead and was able to do some damage to the railroad. However, because of unexpected delays, the Andrews raiders were unable to do as much damage as they had hoped. Fuller's men eventually found another engine, the William R. Smith, which was soon stopped by damage caused by Andrews. A train named the Texas was coming south, and Fuller and his men got on board and chased the General backwards. Eventually, the General ran out of fuel north of Ringgold, and the Andrews raiders were forced to flee into the wilderness. All of them were eventually captured, and 8, including Andrews, were hanged. Several remaining raiders were exchanged in a prisoner exchange, and 8 more were escaped from prison. Several of these men were awarded the first Medals of Honor in March of 1863. Today, the locomotives General and Texas have been preserved. The Andrews Raid, also called Great Locomotive Chase, remains one of the most unique Civil War stories from Georgia. Thank you.
Georgia, 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 the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind.